Welcome to Idiot's Diary. This is a C programming tutorial series. In the last video, we have discussed decision making statements in C. Today, we will discuss some program based on the decision making statements. Today, we will start our discussion with a very simple program which checks a number is even or odd. To check a number is even or odd, we need to check the divisibility of a number by 2. If number is divisible by 2, then it is even, otherwise it is odd. We start the program by taking a variable n and receive the input from the user by sending a message enter any number, and then receive the input on the address of n by using the scanf statements. To check the number is even or odd, we need to check the condition n mod by 2 equal to 0. If number is even, then number is divisible by 2 and its remainder will be 0. So here we print the message that this is even and this is replaced by n. Otherwise we print the message this is odd and this is replaced by n. Compile and run the program to check the output. Here you see that output screen appears with the message enter any number. We press the number 4 and you see that 4 is even. Again check the program with the odd number 3 and you see that 3 is odd. Next we move to the another program which receives the cost price and selling price of a product and check there is a profit or loss in that deal. Here we start the program by taking two variables CP and SP which receive the cost price and selling price. Now we receive the cost price and selling price from the user by sending a message enter cost price and selling price. Now store the cost price and selling price on the address of cost price and selling price, and to check that there is a profit or loss, we create a condition that selling price is greater than the cost price, then profit occurred, so we print profit. Also we want to print how much profit occurred, so we use %f and calculate the profit by using SP minus CP. Otherwise, if the cost price is greater than the selling price, then there is a loss, so we print loss equal to this and calculate the loss by using SP minus CP. Otherwise, selling price and cost price are equal, so we send the message no profit and no loss. To print only two decimal places after the point, we use the %.2f in the above printf statements. Let's compile and run the program to check the output. Here you see that the output screen appear with the message enter the cost price and selling price. We enter the cost price is 120 rupees and selling price is 140 rupees. Here you see that the profit occurred of 20 rupees. Again run the program and now we add the cost price is 150 and the selling price is 120. Here you see that the loss of 30 rupees occurred. Now we will move to the another program which calculate the electricity bill. The rules for calculating electricity bills are given below. For the first 200 unit that you have used, cost 4 rupees per unit. More than 200 units but less than 500 unit cost 6 rupees per unit, and from 500 to 1000 units cost 10 rupees per unit, and if your use goes beyond the 1000 units then it costs 15 rupees per unit, as well as fixed rental charges 240 rupees are also included in the bill. Now to calculate the electricity bill, we first need to input the number of units used from the user. So we create a variable integer units and receive the input by sending a message enter the number of units and then store the data into the variable units. Now we first need to check that the units entered is positive. If it is positive, then we can calculate the bill. If units are negative, then we send the message that invalid input, otherwise we can calculate the bill. Here now we first check that the units entered are less than or equal to 200, then the bill will be number of units used into 4, because if units used between the range 0 to 200, then each unit cost 4 rupees. If this condition is false, that means you have used more than 200 units. And now you add the next checkpoint, that is unit is less than or equal to 500. If you reach at this point, that means you have used more than 200 units as well as less than 500 units. So you are falling in this range, and between this range each unit cost 6 rupees. Now we need to first calculate how much unit you have used over the 200 units by using the expression units minus 200, and this unit cost 6 rupees each unit, so we multiply by 6. As well as you need to add the cost of first 200 units, that is 200 into 4, because from 0 to 200 unit each unit cost 4 rupees. If this condition is false, then you need to check another checkpoint, that is unit is less than or equal to 1000, and if this condition is true, that means you have used more than 500 but less than 1000 units. And now you need to calculate how much unit you have used over 500 by calculating the expression units minus 500. This expression calculates how much units are used over 500, and over 500 each unit costs 10 rupees, so we multiply by 10. As well as you have used at least 500 units, so you need to calculate the cost of that 500 units also. Now first 200 unit cost 4 rupees each unit, so you need to add 200 into 4, as well as next 300 unit costs 6 rupees per unit, so you need to use the expression 300 into 6. If this condition is false, that means the units are used more than 1000, then you need to calculate the bill by using the expression unit minus 1000. This expression calculates how much units are used over 1000, and this cost 15 rupees each unit, so we multiply this expression with 15. As well as you need to calculate the cost of 1000 units also, that is first 200 units cost 4 rupees per unit, next 300 unit cost 6 rupees per unit, and next 500 unit cost 10 rupees per unit. Now you need to add the fixed rental charge, that is 240 rupees, so we use the expression bill is equals to bill plus 240, and finally we print the bill by using the printf. We can also replace the fixed rental with a constant fixed rental, so we need to first define a constant named fixed rental. To define a constant, you need to write the statement has defined fixed rental 240. This statement is also called the preprocessor directive. We will discuss about the preprocessor directive in our next videos. Whenever you write the fixed rental in your program, this constant is automatically replaced by its value, that is 240. So we replace the fixed rental 240 with the constant name fixed rental. Generally the name of the constant is written in uppercase. Now compile and run the program to check your output. Oops, here you see that an error occurred. The bill variable is undeclared, so you need to define a variable bill and again compile the program to check your output. Now the output screen appear. Enter the number of units, and we enter the number of units is 260 and your bill is 1400 rupees. In the next video we will discuss some more problem based on the decision making, which includes some quiz. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. If you have any queries, please comment on us.